Hello everyone and welcome back to Professor Layton and the Curious Village. Last time it became nighttime and we are going to explore the nightlife of Saint Mystere and still try and find Ramon, who is still missing. Alright, but without any further ado, let's read these journal entries. After talking with that boisterous fellow Jarvis, we learned that a man by the name of Zapone may have some information for us. He's apparently hanging about the area past the gate where the road forks. After talking to Zapone, one thing is certain: the man certainly has a talent for sounding like he has valuable information, which is to say, he didn't know much of anything. Oh well. At least he let us know we should seek out Crouton, the owner of the restaurant down by the park, for more information. The rumour mill is churning. Feeding the frenzy are the disturbing numbers of disappearances and the thunderous booming that is said to emanate from the tower above Saint Mystere. To top it off, Crouton said that there is a shadowy figure running around kidnapping people. We need to visit the local cafe to find out more. Our investigation continues even as night falls upon Saint Mystere, where we were on our way to the cafe through the passage below the clock tower when we bumped into Gerard, who was in a spot of bother. He said he dropped something of great value near the park, but is scared of venturing out alone at night. As I always tell Luke, a gentleman's first duty is to help those around him, so we've offered aid in the search. I almost said true gentleman because that's Professor's catchphrase. A true gentleman always does whatever. Alright, so yeah, we're going to the park. This next puzzle we're going to be doing near the park is different in America, and I'll of course do as I always do with that. Anyway. Oh, dog found something. Where is it? Come on, it's around here somewhere. This park is so overgrown, it looks more like a forest. Come on, where is it? Ah, there it is. Okay. I was worried I'd accidentally put something wrong on my notes. And there we go. And we talk to Deke again. He gives us a puzzle. Yawn. Gerard lost something again? I think he's getting a bit slow. He's always dropping stuff. So, what did he drop this time? Let me guess, it was a wristwatch. Indeed, he did drop a wristwatch. It's gonna throw that word at me so many times, I'm so sorry. Did you pick it up around here? Well, actually, no, because Beatrice was the one who found it. Thing is, it was already late when she found it, so she decided to hold on to it until morning. Go to the inn and you could probably ask her for it. So, there you go. Now I've got your attention, could you give me a hand in solving this puzzle? Dark places really scare me, but I wanted to solve this puzzle so much I came out here for help. The puzzle is all about stars, you see. Maybe you can make sense of the thing, Of course, I'd be happy to help you with it. Alrighty. Look, a giant star in the night sky. How many triangles can you find in the picture? Be sure to count overlapping triangles separately. The answer is 12, and this puzzle kicked my ass as a kid, honestly.
There we go. Critical thinking is the key to success.
Alrighty. That's right, there are 12 triangles in all. The roof and the chimney count as one each, and you can easily spot 5 small triangles inside the big star. Was it hard to find the big ones? Yes, it was. Hey, thanks so much. I can finally go home and get some sleep. Yawn. And remember, Beatrice from the inn was the one to find Gerard's watch. Don't forget to ask her about it, okay? Okay, see you tomorrow. Yawn. Come, Luke, let's go. Stuffed bear obviously goes to Luke. Let's go. And down. There we go. 1 hint coin. And let me click this first. And then dog found a puzzle. Oh look, Professor, I found a hidden puzzle. No, the dog did actually. Pet menagerie. This young man is boasting about the many and varied pets he keeps. I have 10 pets, not just canaries and dogs, but tortoises and even snakes. I can't tell you how many of each animal I have, but there are 6 wings, 3 shells, and 26 legs between all of them. Can you work out how many snakes he has? Man has 2 snakes, because, yeah. Anyway, that puzzle also has a American variant, which is different from the UK version. Don't know why they're all, like, there's 3 of those in a row, but there is. That's right, he has 2 pet snakes. If there are 6 wings, then there can only be 3 canaries, a total of 6 legs, 3 shells, which means 3 tortoises, 4 legs each, total 12 legs. Added together, the 6 animals have 18 legs, which leaves 4 more animals and 8 legs. Since dogs have 4 legs and snakes have none, there must be 2 dogs and 2 snakes. That was easy. Alright, let's go in here. Hello there, boys. Turning in for the night already? Good evening, Beatrice. I heard that you found a wristwatch out by the entrance to the park. Oh, that old thing? Does it belong to you, Professor? Oh no, it's Gerard's. He dropped it today while wandering about and asked me to help him find it. Why am I not surprised? That man sheds more stuff than a cat sitting by a fireplace. Alright then, here's that watch. You know, it makes sense that it belongs to Gerard. I was just thinking to myself, the professor is far too fashionable to be wearing something this old. Hahaha. Thank you very much. I can't fake laugh, I'm sorry. Oh yes, and just out of curiosity, you haven't seen Ramon about lately, have you? Ramon? That skinny man with the big purple lips? No, he hasn't come by today. But you know, for all his fancy clothing, I hear he's actually quite the layabout. He's probably off idling at the cafe. Why not go check for him there? See, if that's the case, I'd like to go to the cafe right away. Do you mind keeping the front door open a little longer? Oh, don't you worry, Professor. Another guest arrived to stay the night, and I'm setting up his room. Besides, my door is always open for a dashing gentleman such as yourself. There we go. Talk to Gerard, and he will give us a puzzle. Oh, so you found my watch, did you? But of course, a gentleman always helps those in distress. Speaking of which, we're still quite worried about Ramon's whereabouts, and should probably return to our search now. Yep, St. Mystere is strange like that. Despite its size, it can be quite challenging to find people, and it can feel like running around a maze. Speaking of mazes, you ever heard of this one, laddie? But we really must be... Alrighty. A mysterious bandit is on the run and trying to escape the police who are hot on his trail. His entrance into this part of town is marked with an arrow. This particular bandit follows a peculiar creed and has vowed to never go backwards or turn around. Also, whenever he comes to a junction, he will always turn left or right. Now, as you can see from the map, this part of town has multiple exits, which are labelled A to G. Of all the exits here, which one will the bandit never be able to pass through? I believe it's B.
There we go.
Nice.
Another puzzle solved.
That's right. As you can see from the diagram, if the bandit must turn every time he approaches a junction, the ways in which he can move through the town are set. As a result, no matter how he approaches exit B, he will never be able to leave through it. You're a sharp one, laddie. You know, if you're looking for someone, you should ask around the inn or cafe. As you know, the inn is right by the entrance to the village. The cafe is right at the fork of the road just north of here. We've already searched the inn, but checking the cafe sounds like a good idea. We'll be sure to stop by. Alright then, thanks again. You really helped me out. Think nothing of it, sir. The cream mug goes to Luke. Nice. Okay. And we go north. Here, I believe. Here again. I think that's in the same place it was before. Alright. And let's talk to this cat. Professor, there's a cat here. Oh, here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Animals are very dear to you, aren't they, Luke? Well, I have just a puzzle for you then. Cats and mice. 5 cats can catch 5 mice in 5 minutes. With that in mind, how many cats does it take to catch 100 mice in 100 minutes? The answer is 5. Oops. Another trick question.
I think I've got it! Layton's apprentice saves the day!
There we go. 5 cats. 5 cats can catch 5 mice in 5 minutes. If the mouse hunt continues for another 5 minutes, you can get a total of 10 mice to get caught. In other words, the same 5 cats catch 10 mice in 10 minutes, 20 mice in 20. It's simply a matter of how long the 5 cats work. Wonderful job there, Luke. And we've got another piece of the painting. Here we go. Lucy has another puzzle for us. Good evening to you, sir. It's almost my bedtime, but I've got one more puzzle for you. Want to see it? "1,000 times. What on earth is this message getting at? The following is written on a piece of paper you picked up. Something is 1,000 times something something. To turn this strange message into a proper sentence, you need to do is fill the blank space with a single letter of the alphabet. But what letter could it be? You need to use the same letter for all 3 blank spaces. The answer is obviously M. Meter is obviously 1,000 times a millimeter. Like so, yeah. Like 1,000 millimeters is a
That
meter.
should do it.
There we go.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Yeah. That's right, 1 meter really is equal to 1,000 millimeters, as I said. How'd you like my puzzle? Good fun, right? You did such a good job, but I'll tell you a secret. I heard there's a man-eating monster in the tower. That's why everyone stays away. I'm not silly enough to think there's actually a monster inside, but the place is dangerous, so be careful in there, mister. And that goes to Luke. Alrighty. Now let's go up. And talk to Marco. Hey, out looking for Ramon, are you? Yep, you're definitely looking for Ramon. So, you still haven't found the guy? Listen, streets here are dangerous at night, highly dangerous. You can't go running around the village with a kid. 'Cause that's dangerous, highly dangerous. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to punish your poor judgment with a puzzle. But you'll solve it, yeah? Of course. Alrighty, puzzle 50. Try this number maze for size. Start from the center square and continue until you reach one of the goal squares A to D. Here are the rules. You can move the number of squares written on the square you are currently on. You can move horizontally, vertically, but only in one direction per move. You must land exactly on the goal square to finish. Which skull square can you reach? The answer is B. Go.
There we go.
He said the same thing I did. Damn.
Another puzzle solved.
That's right, the answer is B. Look at the picture to see the route. This puzzle looks difficult, but working it out backwards makes it obvious that B is the only reachable goal square. Yeah, that's what I did to solve that one. Just look at it backwards. Any maze thing, just like look at it backwards, you usually get it right. Well, it looks like you've solved it alright. Of course, we all knew a brain box like you would solve it. If you're looking for the cafe, it's right here, right there. But it's way past that kid's bedtime, you know? Way past. Besides, the tower could start making noise again at any time. Trust me on this one, Professor. Go back to the inn, yeah? Yeah, back to the inn. I believe this goes to Layton. I hope I made the right choice there. Alright. Now I need to get the hint coins. One in that window. One on this, like, piece of dirt, I guess. And one in the window. Where do I go next? Let's check my notes. Inside here, yeah, obviously. Alright. More hint coins. So many hint coins. Alright, and let's talk to Crumb. Oh there, I've never seen your face in here before. What'll it be, pal? Oh, I'm not ordering anything. I actually just came by to inquire about a certain matter. Not here for the special treatment. For the special then, huh? Oh, I don't know where I got treatment from there. Not here for this. What am I doing? Okay. Well, what do you want to know? No one has seen or heard from Ramon, the seven at Reinhold Manor, since this afternoon. We've looked around everywhere to no avail. It seems like he just vanished from St. Mystere. While talking with Crouton earlier, he mentioned a strange old man who is said to lurk around the village. Do you perchance know anything about such an individual? An old man? Oh right, that old rumour. So you have heard of him before. If you have any information, anything at all, please share it with us. You're not from around here, are you? Thing is, I can't have you spreading wild rumours about St. Mystere to the outside world now, can I? Of course, if you're a puzzle lover, then maybe, just maybe, I could find it in me to trust you. Well, I see you've solved 30 puzzles. Alright then, here's an earful for you. I know a fellow who swears down that he saw a strange old geezer skittering about the village. The fellow I know is Prosciutto, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm so sorry. He's a wee one, but he's got the appetite of a wolf. Do you know where we might find this Prosciutto? I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Embarrassing for me. Can't say for sure, but at this hour, well, he's probably at home snacking on something. His house is on the road that winds up north from here. Why don't you go pay that walking fridge a visit? And we talk to Zappone here for a very easy puzzle that I don't even need to look for my notes for here. In fact, my notes say that I'm not going to tell you the answer. That's what it says. And who knows, it might even have something to do with the case. I think I skipped a piece of dialogue. I'm so sorry. So what do you say? Help a fellow detective out, will you, brother? That's all very interesting, but I do believe there's been a mistake here. I'm no detective, you see. Say no more, undercover and all that, then. Yes? Very well. But I know a fellow sleuth when I see one. Us being in the same trade and all, I suppose it couldn't hurt if I let you have a look at this puzzle. Town barbers, yes, a 10-pick puzzle, so it's insanely easy. A certain town has only 2 barbers in it. There aren't any other towns nearby, so everyone who lives there gets their hair cut by one of these 2 barbers. Looking at these 2 fine gentlemen, which one should you go for a haircut? Obviously you go for A, because he doesn't cut his own hair. You'd obviously cut the other guy's hair, so that means he does a good job. I don't know why I'm explaining these puzzles, like, it's not going to explain it itself. Obviously it's going to explain it. Yeah, that's right. Everyone in town gets their hair cut by one of these two barbers. This includes the two barbers themselves, because people don't usually cut their own hair. The stylist with the butchered haircut is probably the more skilled of the two. Alrighty. Ho ho, you've done it. You've solved that monster of a riddle. Simply astounding. Even I couldn't do it. Oh, it wasn't that difficult. But on a more pressing note, have you heard of Ramon lately? What's that you say, good sir? You want to solve more puzzles? Alright, then here's a gem of a tip. Go visit Granny Riddle's Shacks, that's all I can say. My detective instinct tells me there's another case is developing as we speak. Perhaps I'll see you again tomorrow. And we get a scrap. Alrighty. There's a... oh. Hang on. Yeah, I believe it's this one, yeah. Professor, there's a puzzle hidden over here. This is another easy one. Or deceptively easy one, I guess I should say. On the top row of the picture shown below, you have 3 glasses of juice followed by 3 empty glasses. Your objective is to change things around so the glasses are arranged as shown on the bottom row of the picture. Assuming you can only move 1 glass at a time, that the glass can't be put down again anywhere other than on the shelf, and that all rearranging has to be done by hand. How many glasses do you have to pick up? The answer is obviously 1, because you can just pour 1 glass's contents into another.
How does this sound? I did it!
There we go. Right, pour the contents of the second glass into the 4th glass and then return it to its original position as shown above. This way, the puzzle can be completed in 1 move. Easy, let's go find more puzzles. Okay, not all the hidden puzzles are like kind of difficult, they're all over the place in difficulty. Yeah, there's some more hint coins over here, I believe. Is it this? Yes, it's that, okay. There we go. There you are. And she gives us a new puzzle as well. Why aren't the two of you up late playing detective? If you like solving mysteries so much, do me a favour and help me with a puzzle, would you? Puzzle 53. When you weren't looking, someone came by and gobbled up your fish dinner. The 3 brothers near the scene of this dastardly crime had this to say. Me? Oh yeah, I ate it. And it was pretty nice, and it was nice too. I saw A eat the fish right up. B and I didn't eat the fish. One of these 3 brothers is lying to you. But which one is it? C is lying.
How does this sound?
Quite an easy one.
Layton's apprentice saves the day!
Alright. The liar here is C, and A and C split your dinner and each ate half. The answer becomes clear when you realise that if A is lying, B must be lying as well. Same thing happens when you assume that B is the liar. Therefore, the only possible answer is that C is lying. A scenario that is only works if C actually did eat some of the fish. Alrighty. Well, you took care of that one in a hurry, didn't you? And here I thought that you were just another well-dressed city slicker. You showed me. Well, I believe one good turn deserves another, so why not let me take a look at your fortune? Oh, this isn't good. I see a series of inauspicious events occurring during your stay at St. Mystere. Watch your step. And the television goes to Luke. And we are stopping here. We haven't really made much progress with our investigation, but we will next time, for sure. Alright. See you guys next time.